So that aggregate function, especially why it is actually to be used. Okay, that is the thing. So now this count functions always will return you a single result. That is the thing. Count, max, mean, sum, aggregate. All right, these are the functions that to be that will return in MySQL a single result. Fine. So now let us open the MySQL once. How to open? Go to the start button, type MySQL, and then command line client will appear, okay, in the search box, okay, sorry, in the programs list. So from there you have to access the what you call MySQL. So this is the MySQL command line client has been appeared. Okay, so now let us go with this one. Okay, this particular MySQL command, okay, MySQL client, I mean. Okay, so the thing is that the screen has appeared now. Now we can go for it. So you have to give a password, because that is the way actually it is been it is actually secured. Okay, you know that. So MySQL password I have to give it, and then it will run. So one thing I had forgotten, that I need to share the screen with you. Okay, so I'm doing so. Okay, so what is happening, in fact, this particular class, when I will conduct, so you have to note down the query. Okay, so from the board, since I am doing this sharing, I'm using the sharing, I'm using my screen sharing. So if the screen is visible to you, okay, and definitely you will be able to take it. You can also take notes from it. Okay, that is the thing that I would like to say you. Okay, so this has been presented now. So now I'm coming back over here. So as usual, I have to use one database, otherwise no work can be done. All right, so it is presenting now. Okay, students, you take out, okay, you do the thing. So use master one. So I know this database, that's why no need to do the show database command once again. Okay, so this has appeared over here. Use master. Okay, database changed has appeared. Okay, so now you see out here, I will see the tables be show tables command to be given. Show tables, so that I have given table T1. All right, so now what is happening is, when you are giving table T1, so it will show you the content of the table T1 when you are applying select star from T1. Okay, fine. So select star from T1, the when you are giving, then it will. Now as I have said you that some more commands will come up with the count command actually. So how it is to be taken, you see how we do it. Okay, so that is the thing. First of all, these are the different cities. Different cities. Okay, the students are coming from Agra 1, Chennai 3, Delhi 2, and Kolkata 3, Lucknow 1, and Siliguri 2. Okay, so that is the thing. So these are the counting the addresses and all. Suppose if I want to count the some fees, okay, some fees, okay, some of the fees actually. These are all aggregate comments. So anything can be possible. Okay, select some fees from T1. Okay, where address like Siliguri. What it will do? Address like Siliguri. So from Siliguri, how many people are coming, that you need to verify. All right, so it is showing you total 4,000. Let us check out once whether it is 4,000 or not, and how many students are coming from there. So we have seen out here 2 is coming, 2 students are coming from here. Just I will do select star from T1. Then let's see what has been provided with the record. So Siliguri data, you just find out. Siliguri is giving 1 boy is giving 2,000, and another boy from Siliguri is 2,000. So it is correctly 4,000 has been appeared. All right, that is the thing. So now if you want to get the maximum and minimum, okay, select okay, max fees. Okay, max fees from each city. Okay, max fees comma mean fees. Okay, mean fees. All right, so what I am doing out here, maximum and minimum fees I am actually extracting rather, okay, from, okay, T1. Okay, max fees and and here I am giving one thing out here. First of all, address. Okay, address comma max fees, mean fees, okay, from T1. Okay, group by address. Okay, from each city, whoever is paying the more fees, okay, the maximum and minimum fees from which city, that to be displayed. Okay, so that is T1 group by address. All right, so that is the thing. You see here from Agra, the maximum fees is 4,500, minimum fees is also 4,500. Why so? Because here only one particular child is coming. Okay, that's why one student is coming. So from Chennai it is also the 4,500, because the both are paying the same fees. That's why. Okay, and Delhi is showing 3,500 and minimum fees also 3,500. So it is also all the same. That's why the data has been shown in that way. But Lucknow also the one data, and Siliguri also 2,000. So all the data is same. That's why the max and min fees is showing differently. Is showing a same result. Okay. So if there is any fluctuation in the fees, so in that case, what will happen? We can also that similar data. So what can you do? We can update one data, and then we can check it out. Update T1. Okay. Set. Okay. Set fees equals to what one only you can do. Fees equals to say 1,200. Okay. Okay. Where say for Siliguri data I will change for where for Komal. Komal is in Siliguri, and here SID is 506. Okay, so where, so what I will do, where SID equals to 506. Fine. 506. All right, then semicolon. Fine. So update T1 set phase. I'm changing this one just to check out that particular query. All right. So now pressing enter. So it has been changed. All right. So now you see, I'll just apply that particular query. Select address max means that time it was showing, but since the fees are same, so it cannot be understandable in that means, but it is showing correctly. That is something. So now you will understand when I will execute the same query after changing a data over here. That is for the Siliguri. Okay. So you see out here what is actually Siliguri. You see out here the varying data has been printed out here. So the max fees is actually 2,000 and mean fees is actually 1,200. That's correct. Okay. So in this way we can also verify the whatever the things are being printed. Fine. So that is the thing actually that you need to do. So it is quite easy to understand in this way. So I have used this one, max fees and mean fees from T1 group by an address in that way. Okay. So the thing is that the another improvisation we could do easily. So the sum of max fees and mean fees, that is also possible maybe. Okay. See, sum of what? Sum of max fees. Okay. Sum of max fees, sum of max fees and the mean fees. Okay, so I'm doing it here, the plus operator out here. Okay, plus operator out here, then I'm closing this one from T1 group by address. All right, so it will just add up the address wise maximum and minimum fees. Okay, so printing invalid is the function that is being showing. Actually probably here it will be comma. Okay, so let's see, the others I'll check it out and tell you. Okay, so let's see once. Okay, so this coming not, so no, it is actually showing the this thing, what you call, the problem is showing out here. So what can I do that? I am just removing the sum function, and so it is actually showing error. So what I do, I am just removing the max fees, sum function I am not using, I am just simply using the plus. Let's see now how it works. Okay, so max fees and mean fees I will do the sum up. Okay, and then print group wise. Okay, that is the thing. So it will be understandable in that sense. Okay, now it is perfect. Okay, now see the sum function, that's why the parameter does not match, that's why it is showing error. It was showing error. So now it is perfect. Okay, now we see for Siliguri it is, you add it up over here, you can see it nicely, 2,000, 1,200. So what is should be 3,200. Others one for Lucknow 13,000, 13,000, yeah, and then Kolkata 5,000. Okay, so been added. Okay, so all the max fees and mean fees have been added and displayed out here. So what I have used, simply a plus operator I have used. So select address max fees plus mean fees from T1 group by address. So in this way you can also use this sum function. All right, sorry, the sum function by not by using the sum function but plus. That is also the resulting into only one. Okay, only one record. So those who are coming from there, that is the thing has been displayed out here. Okay, so now little bit moving to the count. Okay, a little bit moving towards the having clause. Okay, with a count. Okay, select. Okay, select say count. Okay, select count. Okay, not the thing, select fees, select city or address, select address. Okay, because address is having the group data, so select address comma. Okay, select address comma sum. Okay, sum of the fees. Okay, sum of the fees. Okay, fees. Okay, from T1. Okay, so this is the thing, sum of the fees to be done and the address also to be printed, in fact. Okay, because this is actually the group data, this contains the group data, but other places you see the names and all, they don't contain the group data, that's why. Okay, sum fees from T1. Okay, having having some, okay, fees, okay, what, greater than you can say 5,000, okay, greater than 5,000. So from T1, so I forgot to write the group by address, okay, group by address, okay, group by address, okay, address having some fees greater than 5,000. But those group by address, those things will be printed, okay, where, sorry, the thing is that group by address and having some fees greater than 5,000. For which group the fees is more than 5,000, those groups address will be displayed. So now you see that Chennai is having 13,500, Delhi is this, Kolkata is this, and Lucknow is this, because Agra and all has not been printed, because this is don't go with this, because this is actually the summed up fees. Okay, you can come out with here the maximum minimum fees, so then you can understand easily. Sorry, just a minute, maximum fees group by address. Okay, so you can understand easily. You see out here these two has not been printed. Okay, that is the thing. So some fees has been printed out here. So Delhi, Chennai, okay, so it is having the more than 5,000, so that's why it is showing out here. Lucknow is also is there, 6,500. Okay, so for more than 5,000 when it is being printed, so those things have been printed, other things has not appeared. Fine, that is the thing. Okay, so this particular thing actually tells you out in order to how the count function to be used. Okay, so with the having clause. Fine, so select address some fees. Okay, so we can easily find out from here, okay, how the things has been taken place from the max fees and minimum fees. Fine, that is the thing. So let us go with that one. So once more we can just see out here. So how many Chennai data are there? So okay, you see the Chennai data is also out here. 345s are there. That means it was previously was showing me what, okay, when I have done the group having clause out there. Okay, let's see, these are the different queries. Okay, these are the different queries. By switching the arrow keys, you can see easily. You can proceed. Just a minute. Okay, having clause, where it has gone, having clause. Okay, having some fees. So you see from here Chennai is having 4,500, 4,500, 4,500, 3 times. So it is coming 13,500. So once more just I'm doing out here. So you can easily tally it up out it from here. 13,500, as you can see over here, there are 3 data are available. Okay, so those who are crossing the exceeding some fees is 5,000, only their data has been printed. So the Agra has not. So now let us see, these are actually the thing over here that we are doing with the sum function and the address function as well from T1 group by address having some fees greater than 5,000. So this is a good use of the having actually. Okay, that is a good use of having. Okay, so now if I am having the max fees, okay, max fees say suppose the maximum fees I can also use out here. So the max fees say greater than 5,000. So let us see group by address having 5,000. So okay, you see the max fees is actually showing exceeding 5,000 in case of Kolkata and all. Okay, address max fees. Okay, it has been printed from T1. Actually it will not show you in that way. Some fees has been shown, that's why the max fees, because some fees has been given out here. So here I am giving the max fees. All right, then it will work. Some fees means when some of the fees has been taken up, okay, have been done, and when it is crossing 5,000, those data has been printed with the maximum fees. That is actually the meaning. That's why maybe you are seeing out here 4,500, but that doesn't matter. Okay, because there Chennai is having the 3 places 4,500, so it is coming 13,500, and 13,500 is actually, you can see out here a little bit if I take it up. So Chennai is having how many? Chennai is having, here you check 1, 2 and 3. That means 13,500, and 13,500 well ahead of 5,000. Fine. You can see out here well ahead of 4,000, well ahead of 5,000. Fine. So that's why its maximum fees has been displayed. That is the meaning of this particular query. All right. Then select address max fees from T1 group by address having fees 5,000. Okay, having fees 5,000. So what is exactly happening out here? So you can see out here now I have done fees, but I have not given anything over here. So I have to give there the max fees. Okay, max fees. Okay, max fees means like maximum fees is exceeding 5,000. Now you see the change in the data. Okay, okay, you see only Lucknow has been printed, because the max fees only in this case, for case of Lucknow only, the max fees is exceeding 5,000, but otherwise it is 4,500, which is lesser than 5,000. That's why it has not been printed. Very simple. Okay, so these are the queries that actually give you a very nice support okay, whenever you are doing the things. Fine. So these are the different type of queries that you should do also. Okay, that is the thing. So this having clause and all are very very important. That's the reason. So you should do it also. Okay, and whenever you are doing this kind of things, so definitely it will give you confidence. Okay, that is the thing. So you can execute these things practically, as well as you can see the mean address, max address, whatsoever. Okay, and count also, the very important one actually. Okay, so now let us do once with the count. Okay, so select okay, address and having also address comma count address, sorry, count address, count address. Okay, address. All right, count address from where? From T1. Very simple. From T1. Okay, group by. Okay, group by all with the address. Okay, group by address. Okay, where count. Okay, where count address count star. Okay, count star count star exceeding greater than 1. Okay, no, greater than 2. Okay, so that is the thing I will do. Count star greater than having, not where. It will be having clause. Okay, having count star greater than 2. Okay, having count star greater than 2. So only you see Chennai and Kolkata has been printed, because it is having greater than 2 only, because there are only the 3 people. So in this way, by applying this kind of query, you can also find out that it's like on a particular, based on a certain criteria and all, you can easily find out that what is happening in fact. Okay, so when the count is greater than 2, then only Chennai and Kolkata has been displayed. Okay, so you can verify it from the select star if you are giving. Then select star from T1 you can calculate also. Chennai and Kolkata having 1, 2, there are 3 counts, and Chennai is also having 3 counts. Others are having less than 2. Agra is having 1 count, Lucknow is having 1 count, and Delhi is having 2 count. That's why. That's why. Okay, so these are the query that has been provided. I am providing you today. Okay, and these queries you must make it. Okay, and do it practically, so it will give you definitely a very nice scenario of MySQL, as I could say. Okay, and I had experienced this kind of query, and this query is very very important for you. It may come in the exam as well. You can prepare for this thing. So there is a types of query that I am providing you. These are called quality queries. Okay, so you can go up with this aggregate functions query. Okay, so this particular file I will also upload in the WhatsApp group in the form of a text file. I am explaining few SQL commands. Okay, and then you will see that here we have started with the passwords and all. So now what is happening, in fact, what you need to do is you have to use the first of all you have to use the command. Okay, that is the thing. So use the command. What command you will use? First of all, use master. Fine. So use master, what it will go when you will give actually, then what will happen? It will show you database changed. Fine. So when the database changed, you are actually really in the work environment. Okay, working area. Fine. So now what is happening actually? So here afterwards what could you do is show tables, student 1 and T1. This is the list has been displayed out here. Okay, so now use master when you will do, when you are quite sure that you have this database in your system. Okay, if it is not there, in that case you have to create it, and you have to then you have to use the use master. Okay, but if it is there, no need to create it. Fine. So afterwards what will you do? Show tables. So to be sure with how many tables you do have. Okay, so afterwards on which table you will work, you have to go for it. Okay, that is the thing. So now what is happening here? You can see here select star from student 1. Okay, so what it is actually showing you? It is showing you how many students are there in this particular table. All right, so that is the thing. So now you have to you have seen that this is not much more required. Okay, select star from T1 you have done now. So it is showing you the listings of the listing of the students out here. Okay, so how many students are there, that you can see. Okay, whatever record you have inserted, that also you could see. Fine. So now what is happening here? If you want to find out how many what is the actually the total fees actually given by city wise, that has been displayed out here. So select some fees from T1 group by city, that is showing you how many people are there, how many what is the collection of fees from city wise. So here if you want to display the city and its name and along with fees, so you can give here this particular query, select some fees comma city from T1 group by city. Okay, that has been shown out here. All right. right, that is the thing. So now what is happening out here? So here little bit improvisation of the query has taken place. So what is that? Select sum fees city from T1 group by city having sum fees 12,000. Okay, greater than 12,000 means like if the fees collection is more than 12,000, then in that case it will be displayed. What it will be displayed? Sum of the fees as well as city. Okay, that has been displayed out here quite correctly. Okay, so with the city, whenever you are using group by, you cannot use where. Okay, so that's why you have to use the having clause all the time whenever you are using the group by commands. Okay, so that is the thing. So now what is happening? This is a wrong command. Okay, so that is we will not be able to will not consider it actually. Now we are coming down to the next this query. Select sum fees city from T1 group by city having sum fees less than 15,000 means the person, those who are paying less than 15,000 fees, they are the cities, I mean the cities, those cities, and thus some of the fees will be displayed. So has been displayed out here. You can see out here these are the amount of fees and these are the city names has been displayed. Fine. So that is the thing. So now what is happening here? Okay, select max fees and min fees. Okay, max fees means maximum fees and minimum fees to be printed. Okay, and along with the city name also to be displayed. All right, that is the thing actually going to happen. Fine. So that is the thing. So now if we want to count the same, okay, so having city count is more than 2. Okay, you can see out here Chennai and Kolkata is having 2 count. Okay, and it is having only the Siliguri which is having 3. So the quite rightly this particular thing has been appeared over here. All right, that is the thing. Okay, so now count city, okay, from T1 group by city, order by city, all are city. Now then the sorting has been taken place actually with the order by. The order by city means what? It is in ascending order, so it is already in ascending order, so I have checked it with the descending order also. So select count city from T1 group by city, order by city, DSC. So what will happen? Whatever counts of the city and city name will be displayed, that will be displayed in descending order basis, or the basis of descending order. All right, that is the thing. Okay, so this particular command that you have seen it, so you will be able to do it also. Now for the confirmation, what I am giving the select star from T1, so all are present out here. Okay, so you can see these are the entire set of records. Fine, these are the entire set of records, so that is the thing. So now what is happening in fact here? So little bit of some more improvisation of this one. Select some fees from T1 but name like R%, so some of the fees will be calculated whose name has been started with R. Okay, means like R. Yeah, so the same thing, average fees, count fees, max fees, maximum fees, and minimum fees. Okay, so here we are actually this particular thing we have seen, and how we can use the percent, that also has been displayed. So student, this is the end of the end of this MySQL session, and what I would like to say you that you must try it out while when you are watching the YouTube video. Note down the queries as well as you just do the practical implementation also. So in both you will understand, because the same things you have to same thing you have to write in the copy also. That is the thing. So that's why writing is important for the SQL queries and all. So you watch it quite carefully and do the same. All right, thank you very much.